I'm working on my Bruno Mars poses. I'm imagining I have a long way to go. Anyway, welcome to Grenade lesson number 2. Now we're going to focus on measure 9 to 15. It gets really groovy here. We start to split up the parts a little bit more. Before we do that, I want to tell you a little bit about the success and history of this particular piece of music. It came out in 2010 on Bruno Mars's album Doo-Wops and Hooligans. That's the name of the album. Guess what? It reached #1 in 15 countries. That's 15 countries. And this song was one of Bruno Mars's favorites on the album. So pretty cool that we're playing one of his favorites. Some interesting things and things you should watch for. Flutes, clarinets, altos, and trumpets, you all have the melody here. Tenor, trombone, low brass, low woodwinds, you guys play a really groovy part. I really love the groove in this section. Percussion, you again have some intricate playing here. For everybody, accents and offbeats are really, really important. So if you can play those accents where they're written, it's going to sound cool. Measure 14, the rhythm's a little bit different. I want to clap that for you right here. If we're playing it sloppily, we can kind of make 14 sound like a previous rhythm, but if we're playing really cleanly, we'll make it sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So we have an offbeat 8th note right after beat 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You can rewind that and practice clapping with me a few times if you like. Some of us in measure 12, we rest for 3 beats and then we clap on 4 and, or we come in on 4 and. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And if we get that groove there, 4 and, a little bit of an accent on the last note, it's going to sound really, really cool. All right. Here is the flute part, starting in measure 9. I do want to say, if you are practicing with the video, you should practice with all the parts. So when I'm playing a different part than yours, practice playing your part and see how it fits. Okay? All right, here's measure 9 for the flutes. Notice we're starting on the rock-on fingering for high D. Okay, and then we're going to go to high C, then high B, then regular high A, 1 and 2. Okay, those are the main fingerings you want to watch out for in this little section. Two, three. Going to measure 15, no further for this lesson. Okay, you're welcome to rewind that flutes and practice with me. Eventually it should sound exactly like that. Okay, good. Moving on, here's the clarinet part starting in measure 9. Register key 1 2 3 1 2 for the E, then we go down to D and then C right here, and then we will go to B. Okay, with this pinky. And that little section's great to work on those register key notes. We don't do a lot of switching between high register and low register there. So that's a nice section to work on those notes. Clarinets, if they're troublesome for you, like they were for me when I was your age. Okay, here is the alto part, starting in measure 9. Remember altos, F sharp, anytime we have an F. Also, the first note is high B, register key, 1, then A, then G, and then of course that F sharp. Trying a new synthetic reed. It's plastic, but still makes a good sound. Sometimes get a little bit of a different reaction on that, so I'm going to work my embouchure to help that sound better. Might be something you want to try if you're tired of buying a bunch of reeds all the time. Synthetic reeds are becoming the new craze. Alright, here's 9 for the tenor sax part. Now this is where we have the groove. Take a listen to it, it's kind of fun. 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. So a lot of times we're waiting until beat 3 to come in, with the exception of measure 14. It's just 1, 2, dot, dot, dot. Okay? Moving on. Here's the trumpet part. Move that stand back up for my old eyes. Let me try that again. 2, 3. In trumpets, we are starting on high E, nothing, then D, then C, and then B natural. Remember, B natural for this one. Okay? Here's that handy-dandy trombone. Thank you, Mrs. Brown. Playing same part as the tenor sax. Let me try that again. Oh, that's the problem. I was reading the tenor sax part. Can't do that. There's the trombone part. Okay. Let me try that again. 2, 3. So you'll notice that first note G, we know that one. Second note A natural. This is A natural, second position. And then we go up to high C, which is third position. We also have 1 high D, that's the highest note that we play in this section, all the way in at first position. Alright, where do I put this? Right there. Here's the tuba part, measure 9. Let me try the last measure there. And I was able to get down to that really low note there. Anyway, that's how it should sound. Pretty close at least. And now the percussion parts at measure 9. Still pretty intricate. Once we get to 17, then we're doing the rock beat. Again, you can get as intricate as you want. You can put the flams in, or just go for the regular rhythms. Okay, That's the snare part. Bass drums. You have quarter notes all the way through, with the exception of one rest there in measure 9, 10, 11, 12. And moving on to the tenor parts, quads. Boom, 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 beam, boom, boom, beep, boop, boop, bum, dee, dee, do, dee, 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 doom. Do 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 dee da da do do ding doom do dee dee do do dee do do dee dee do do dee do do do. Boom. Okay, kind of got a little. I got a little mixed up there in the middle, but if you're close to that, that'll be great. Here's the cymbal part in measure 9. A lot of rest counting. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 2, da. Okay? Alright, band. Happy practicing. Feel free to contact me via email. If you need any help, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Happy practicing. Wash those hands, and see you later.